Hello and welcome to Just One More Watch. Welcome to the first video of 2019. I hope that you're all sufficiently recovered from the excesses of the 31st of December. You are probably, however, feeling two things. A little bit fat and a little bit poor after the Christmas holiday season. Can't help you with your waistline, I'm afraid. That one's down to you. However, I can help you with your bank balance. The focus of this channel is always about value for money, but I'm going to sharpen it even further over the course of January. I've got a couple of cracking Casios, a Vostok, and some Chinese specials, all at around $50 or less. You can still treat yourself to one or two of those, I'm sure, while paying off Christmas. And I'm also going to do a couple of giveaways. I promised a 50,000 subscriber giveaway. That one's coming up. But today I'm going to give away a quad watchwinder from gearbest.com. Now, watchwinders, big part of what I do on the channel and always have been. They're a great way for me to check the accuracy of multiple pieces at once. They're also a great way for me to keep a number of pieces from my ever-expanding collection running simultaneously. But they can be a little bit expensive. Not so this one, $114 US. There's always a voucher, you can get that one for about $110 US. Now that's only $27.50 per unit, if you see what I mean. Not a lot of capital outlay to keep your watches protected and running at the right time. But one of you lot is going to win it for free. How do you win it? You stay tuned. So today it's a Chinese special watchwinder filled with Chinese special watches. I had to really, didn't I? But I tell you what, this thing is a damn sight better than I was expecting. I looked at a cheapo winder a couple of months ago, wasn't all that impressed. So I wasn't expecting 110 US to spread all that far today, but it spread a lot further than I was expecting. All plastic construction, but all nicely smoothed edges, nice piece of perspex there, very quiet. I reckon this is a good one if you're looking for a budget solution to keep a number of your watches running at once. So we've got a diameter of 34 centimeters, a depth of 18 centimeters and a height of 20 centimeters. Obviously it takes 4 watches, as you can see there. No storage or anything, so it's just the watches. And there's no adjustment on the turns per day with this one, just 2 simple on-off switches at the back operating the left and right hand sides of the machine. I was pleased to note though that they gave me an Aussie adapter, a region specific adapter. Quite often when you buy a cheap piece of technology from China, you end up having to fluff around looking in cupboards for an adapter block, but not so in this case, thankfully. All plastic construction as noted, kind of rosewood veneer finish here. It is going to attract sticky fingerprints, but they do give you a little polishing cloth to keep it in good shape, and all nicely smooth edges, no rough edges at all. There is a little bit of simple branding on the front center bottom of the winder. Fleurion, relatively inoffensive name, and I reckon if you were insistent, a bit of Goo Gone, you could probably remove that if you were keen. So simple brass coloured hinges open the lid, allowing you to access 4 cushions for the 4 watches. And on the left hand pair, I decided to put in my 2 Cadisen C1032s. If you haven't picked up one of these already, I'll leave a link in the description. Highly recommended. 50 bucks. They look good on the original bracelet, but get them onto a bit of vintage style leather and I think they look fantastic. Nice simple cushions, no problem. For my 7-inch wrist there, I reckon you could put larger style watches, bracelet watches in there without difficulty. And on the other side, it's a Guanchin GJ16034 and a Cadisen I reviewed at the beginning of last year. Again, both Seiko NH36 movement watches for around $50 US. So let's fire them up then by flicking the switches at the back. The winders themselves operate bi-directionally, 2 minutes spinning in one direction, then they pause for 6 minutes before spinning 2 minutes in the other direction. Now there is a little bit of noise from the winders, however once you put the lid down most of that disappears. I would have no problem suggesting this one for a bedroom. Perhaps I would never suggest you put a winder on your bedside cabinet, but certainly somewhere else in the bedroom won't be a problem, nice and quiet. So I will leave these 4 spinning away hypnotically on camera while I tell you what do you have to do to win one of these Fleurion winders for yourself. Well, click on the link in the description of the video. That'll take you to my selection of my favourite Chinese specials so far. What you're going to do is you're going to do a bit of research on my behalf, dig through the GearBest website, see if you can find a watch that I haven't already spotted. You know the stuff that I'm interested in, automatic movement, sapphire crystal preferred, but really anything that you think is interesting, anything that you think warrants a review on the Just One More Watch channel. Leave me a comment, you can paste a link to the watch, or you can just leave the model number. You've got until the 15th of January, I'll run through all the comments then. The best watch that you've researched for me, I'll get in touch with the winner, I'll pin the comment asking you to send me an email. I'll pass on your details to GearBest and you'll be sent one of these Fleurion winders direct from China, free of charge for you to enjoy. And don't worry, if you're not the lucky winner, they're only $110. So there you have it, the Fleurion winder. Damn sight better than I was expecting, frankly, for 110 US dollars. No rough edges on this one at all, super silent and remarkably well put together. A solid value offering from GearBest for only 100 odd bucks, but one of you is going to win it for free. Leave me a link or the model number of a watch from GearBest that you'd like me to review over the next few months on the channel. The top horological nugget wins the prize. Thanks for watching. See you all in the next video.